Hey guys, CJ here, checking in with another review of Grayson, and man, if you aren't reading this series yet, get out there and pick it up. It's not just for Nightwing fans or diehard Bat Family fans, it's genuinely developed into one of the best new series of 2014. This issue continues this trend, coming off the heels of a pretty grim storyline, and while it's essentially filler, it gives us a little more insight into Mr. Minos, also catching us up with the Midnighter and what he's been up to since his showdown with Spiral, but all of this takes a backseat to what's essentially a fun tale that gives us a look into the lives of the girls at St. Hadrian's finishing school, which is Spiral's cover. It also gives us some really good character development on Dick before tying it nicely together with a decent dose of spycraft and intrigue that the series has become known for. This issue opens with Dick and Bruce finding out that Minos' DNA is being deleted by nanobots, so that any samples they might get are being erased almost immediately. How Dick managed to get a sample was rather clever. I won't spoil it, but just trust it's definitely a James Bond level move. At the same time, we discover that Minos is onto the fact that someone is making contact with the outside world and is using a virtually uncrackable encryption to hide their broadcasts. He puts the matron on the case, but by the end of the issue, we don't quite know if she's figured out Dick's secret, but she's certainly very, very close. Also, we find out that the Midnighter is hard at work trying to track down these meta-organs as well. We do know he's still working with Stormwatch, and we get an appearance from Apollo this issue, but what they want with these organs is as of yet unknown. It's certainly good to see them get a name drop and an appearance since their series ended in April. And it's actually kind of cool. They make Midnighter out to be a very sort of Earth 2 Batman character. He kind of pulls like a Flashpoint Paradox Thomas Wayne and like throws this dude off a roof. And Apollo has to go save him. But it's definitely sort of a no-holds-barred kind of guy. But there's certainly a lot of Batman parallels I think people could draw. However, the heart of this issue is in the story of these young girls and their obsession with Dick. Grayson, that is. Going on the gender-reverse version of a panty raid, Grayson quickly discovers their attempts and leads them on a chase around the campus of St. Hadrian's. This seems to awaken something in him, and it's really kind of heartwarming to see him enjoying himself so much in connection with his past self, seeing how dark things have gotten recently with the death of Agent 8 and the constant looming danger of him being exposed by Minos. The ending is equally as heartwarming, with Helena essentially accepting him for the man he once was and secretly still is, and letting him chase her, kind of telling him to embrace the night and remember. She wants him to remember his past life and not forget it. In other notes, the art was once again fantastic, and the tie-ins to the DC universe were actually probably the best handled in the Young series run. Well, it was essentially a filler, and we didn't get a lot of actual, plot progression. They found a smart and intriguing way to tie the issue into the rest of the storyline, and it may have actually been one of the best issues yet. I say that a lot. I think I may have said that about every issue so far in the series, but it just truly demonstrates the writing range of Tim Seeley and Tom King, excuse me. Really enjoyable so far. I seriously go out and preach this series to anyone. I think it's probably one of the best kept secrets in comics right now. It's definitely not getting as much attention as, some of the bigger names, like, of course, the main flag Batman or Superman Unchained or Spider-Verse, but I think Grayson deserves to be up there with some of the best series, not just of 2014, but probably in recent memory. So anyways, that about wraps it up for me. As I said before, if you aren't reading it, go pick it up yet. Great issue here. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.